Hey, party people. Hey, party people. Hey, party people. Happy Thursday. We are back to another video or for another video. It's not to another video, child. For another video. I'm tired as hell, but we back, guys. We back. We're back. We're back. This is my pop in. Hopefully this is my only video for the day, child. My last and final one, unless something else crazy happens. Y'all know I try to stay up on things as it hit. So, child, as these folk act crazy, I guess I'll be coming back. But here we go, and here we is for our pop in video. We got some great topics, so we're gonna get through those. We got some updates, and I just finished saying YouTube streets been dry, but y'all know I'm gonna always find something to talk about. All right, you know me, you know that. Shout out to Coco Mo. Shout out to Coco Mo. Thanks for being in the building, and everybody coming in. Okay. Let's get started. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Again, fair use and entertainment. Let's get into our show because we do have one. All right. Our first topic of the day, as we jump right on in, because that's how we do over here. We'll jump right in. Carlos and Dr. Heavenly, rather, they are back working together again. You guys remember Heavenly did that whole live saying that she was coming off of messy Mondays with Carlos King because the show was becoming very messy. She felt that it was breaking up families. Now, this is something that she said. She was on there being very messy. She talked about Melody on there. She was being very messy, saying some things about Melody, talking about Melody's marriage and divorce, rather, with Martell. She was saying that Shanita, which is Melody's friend, should have hooked up with Martell, knowing that Melody and Shanita are very good friends. So she was just saying a lot of things out the side of her neck. She was being very disrespectful, and people were calling her out on it, and people were also calling out Carlos King as well. But now it appears that the two of them, child, are reunited, and it feels so good. They're back working together because Carlos has invited her to join him on his tour for the Reality with the King. So you guys know he started that back. You guys also know Wanda Child from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She will be making an appearance on one of his episodes. Lisa Ray will be back on there as well. A few women from Ready to Love have also agreed to show up for his Reality with the King. So Carlos, as you guys know, he's scrambling because a lot of his employees are leaving his shows, 4 to be exact, from Bell Collective. Melody has unfollowed him from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So he is trying to get his good foot back out there because people are not really checking for Carlos King as he thinks that they are. But let's go ahead and get into what he has to say here, where he is announcing that Dr. Heavenly will be joining him back for Reality with the King. All right.
Hey, Raindrops, I have a special announcement to make. Yes, the Reality with the King is going back on tour.
Squabble up. Okay, now we can't play that because we don't want, copyright infringement, child. But there you see them, child, on tour from previous Reality with the
First stop is in Atlanta, Georgia, at the City Winery on Monday, February 3rd at 8 o'clock p.m. But baby, guess what? I have a very special guest. Let's just say it is somebody y'all have been asking me about for a very long time. Is there a doctor in the building? Paging Dr. Heavenly.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be on Carlos's next live Reality with the King, and baby, it's going to be good.
That's right. Dr. Heavenly and I are back. And baby, we are going to give y'all a show. Go to your local officials and do the legal thing to do. So, but to make these up to ruin somebody's business, it makes me so sad. We're going to talk about pop culture, relationships, couples. So what is a deal breaker for you?
Just cheating, I'm not leaving for that. Because my man didn't mean to do it. He didn't mean to do it. He's sorry. And he feel real bad about it. I don't even want to keep making him feel bad about some shit he did.
And everything else in between. So you do not want to miss this show, okay? Remember, it's Monday, February 3rd at 8 o'clock p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia at the City Winery. Get your tickets. The link is in my bio. So buy it now before it sells out. And baby, we are going to give y'all a show. Yeah!
So they'll be at City Winery, and Heavenly will be back working with him again. after she said that she had to stop working with him and she did not want to be on Messy Monday anymore because it was way too messy for her and it break up families, and she's all about family and her daddy, Dr. Daddy child. She was going on back home because she didn't want to be a part of and be accused of breaking up families and being in that part of the mess on Messy Monday. So I don't know what the hell Carlos said to her, but they're back working together again. So she's gone back on her word to go and work with him. And the first show will be Monday, February 3rd at City Winery, where there's not a lot of good parking and you do have to pay to park there. And yeah, I know because my ass done been there to go see Kiki Wyatt's ass with her rude ass. But anyway, so that is what's going on with that. All right. So for those of you that's still checking for him, I guess you can go check him out. I shall not be there. Okay. Hell no. All right. I wish the hell I would gas up to go and see anything that Carlos is doing. No. All right. So let's move on. 20 individuals are arrested in Los Angeles for looting homes in the homes that have been evacuated in the fire area. So as you guys know, anytime there's some stuff like this to go down, it's going to always be some criminals on the damn loose. So people are going up in other people's homes that have started to catch a fire or may catch a fire because people have been evacuated. So you know that's going to call the criminals, child, to come up in the neighborhood and be going up in people's houses and stealing shit. So that's exactly what they're doing. 20 people. Wanda, get out of here. Damn. 20 people have already been arrested and they're letting others know if we catch your ass, you going down too. So let's get into it, child, because yeah, Sheriff Robert Luna, honey, is letting people know of the LA County Sheriff Department. If we catch y'all asses in these neighborhoods where we've asked you to not be, it is a misdemeanor and your asses will be arrested.
I'm going to make this crystal clear to everybody out there. Over last night and this morning, we are up to 20 individuals who chose to go into our areas and deprive these poor people who have been through so much of their property. Absolutely unacceptable. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give direction to our department members. As you know, when we have an evacuation order by law, if you remain in that area, you are guilty of a misdemeanor. If you commit certain crimes, it could jump up to a felony. I'm going to be asking our employees to start enforcing that. That is very different than a curfew. Why? Because it's 24/7. I don't have to wait for the sun to go down or the sun to come up. If you are in one of these areas and you do not belong there, you are going to be subject to arrest. I'm going to make this crystal clear to everybody out there. Over last night and this morning, we are up to 20 individuals who chose to go into our areas and deprive these poor people who have been through so much of their property. Absolutely unacceptable. And I'm going to give direction to our department members. As you know, when we have an evacuation order by law, if you remain in that area, you are guilty of a misdemeanor. If you commit certain crimes, it could jump up to a felony. I'm going to be asking our employees to start enforcing that. That is very different than a curfew. Why? Because it's 24/7. I don't have to wait for the sun to go down or the sun to come up. If you are in one of these areas and you do not belong there, you are going to be subject to arrest. I'm going to make this crystal clear.
I heard it. They're not playing around. They're not playing around. So if your asses are out there looting, whatever you're doing, if you're in the area and you're not supposed to be, it will be a misdemeanor and they will up that shit to a felony if you're caught stealing out of someone's home, car, whatever the case may be. They are making it clear that they are not playing around when it comes to any criminal activity linked to this disaster. And that is exactly what this is, a damn disaster. This looks like something in a third world country. They say that this is simply unacceptable. Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors Chair Karen Barger says that I promise you, you will be held accountable. Shame on those who are preying on our residents at this time of crisis. Sheriff Robert Luna reported that around 400 officers are on the ground in the fire zones, keeping an eye out for looters. So if your ass get caught, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. All right. I ain't sending out no cash apps, and I damn sure ain't doing no GoFundMe's to get your ass up out of jail because they telling you, they warning you. So take your ass up over there while these people are having to evacuate the areas and leave their precious things behind. And you think you're going to go up there and take your ass up in there and take their precious things that they've left behind? well, your precious ass will be locked the hell up. All right. That's all we got on that. We ain't got to stay on it. He already told you I played it twice for your ass. And if you didn't get it then, oh, well, let me sign language for your ass. Don't take your ass up in there or your ass will be locked the hell up. All right. Did you get that? Let's move on. That's all I got, y'all. Sign language for your ass. If you couldn't hear me, you damn sure heard me. If you didn't see it, you damn sure heard it. All right. Don't take thou ass up in there. All right. And if you do, your ass will be going to jail. Did you catch that? Moving on. We got to stay on. Says the girl, why your ass ain't tell me that you was not? What up, Snatched by Diego? All right. You're supposed to have your notification on, Diego. Okay. I can't be sending out personal emails to let everyone know that I'm live. That's what the notification bell is for. All right. Love you down, though. Love you down. All right. Thanks for being here. Each and every one. Let's get to our next topic, honey, because we do have one. All right, so Chris Brown, honey, one of my favorite artists, even though he's violent, and Waka Flocka, who is such a liar and telling people he got jumped by several people when he did not. Okay, how your face beat up 3 days ago, and today you're fine. You're a liar. But anyway, we'll listen to what you have to say. Chris Brown and Waka Flocka weigh in on wildfires in California. All right, so let's get into what Chris Breezy had to say, because y'all know he just came off tour, honey. So he done went and got his braids freshly done to hop his ass up here and tell everybody that someone actually started these fires and shit don't add up. I kind of thought that too, because I said, where the hell these fires keep coming from? And they're popping up in different areas now in LA. And I feel like somebody might be behind this bullshit. Some of Osama bin Laden people done got into the country or something. I don't know. Y'all know I be trying to, solve these damn crimes. I don't know. Y'all know I watch a lot of First 48, and I almost got away with it in shows like that. The Caroline Mason spirit is upon me, and I feel like somebody might be out there with a good old lighter or some lighter fluid and whatnot, and starting some fires out there. I don't know. I can't verify it yet, but I'm working on it. Caramel Colombo is on the job, and I told y'all I am on the job, and that's what I feel. All right, let's see what else. This fool here has to say. Waka Flocka Flame. Your name might not need to be Flame in this moment. You might have did some of that because you are a Trump supporter. I don't know. Something telling me the ancestors are telling me to Waka Flocka Flame, since you are a Trump supporter. You might have something to do with it, allegedly, maybe, and hypothetically. He said that we sent over $250 billion to Ukraine. Why do you care? But we can't get enough water to fight fires in California. Like, damn. He says that I pray for everyone's well-being during this time of difficulty. Do you even pray, or are you just saying that? I don't think you pray, because you are a Trump supporter. I don't think any Trump supporters pray. But if that's what you have to say, I guess we'll listen. All right. But shout out to Chris Brown, and fuck you to Waka Flocka, because I don't like you. All right. I don't. I just don't. But let's go on back, because I want to look at Chris one more time. Yep. All right. So that's what they had to say. Let's move on. Hang on, all right, so one of my favorite things, which is a good old docu-series or documentary, that is coming out very, very soon, and I will be watching January. Will be airing January 27th through the 28th on the ID network. A new docu-series, which is called The Fall of Diddy, unpacks shocking allegations of the mogul. Talking about abuse and everything else. We got a lot of people that's stepping up. We already know when these docu-series, documentaries come out, baby, that's your ass. That's when you're going to be found guilty. Ask R. Kelly. Okay, ask R. Kelly. That's how he got found guilty, child, from these damn documentaries being out. Parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's going to be 2 days of docu-series out here on Diddy's ass, of people finally coming out and speaking out and giving very pertinent information on Diddy's ass and the things that they've experienced and are seen while they were in his presence throughout the years. Let's get into this. All right, because this looks like it's going to be good, baby, and I'm going to be watching because it's right up my alley. And boom.
I've been quiet for 18 years.
I am absolutely nervous sharing what I've seen.
I can no longer just remain silent.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
Sean Diddy Combs facing a slew of allegations.
The biggest question for me was, has this happened before?
It is hard to overstate how important the Puff sound was to the 90s.
The thing about hip hop, it's not just a music, it's a lifestyle.
But then there was the other side
We did not realize the extent of the darkness.
Eventually, he's going to be shown to be innocent and will fight every day.
There just seems so much more to the story.
The truth will always find its way, even in the dark.
She has knots on her head. It was horrific.
He said, sometimes you just gotta let these hoes know who the boss is.
I see them both holding guns.
I'm fighting for my life.
He said,
I'm Puff Daddy. I'll eat your face off.
I always believed that I was the only victim. Why did I put this on myself?
There's a lot of people like Puffy in this music business. Exposing Puffy means exposing them.
Yeah. For those of you who have the ID network, honey, it's going to be going down on January the 27th through the 28th. I'll be there, honey. I'm going to be right there with my popcorn and my good old drink, baby, and I'm going to be watching. And I probably will review it as well, because y'all know I love documentaries. That's one of my favorite things. Docu-series, documentaries. And if they cry in the documentary, Diddy, you really going to jail. You get a lot of time if they cry, because look at R. Kelly. Oh, them women got on there and cried, honey, on surviving R. Kelly. And look at R. Kelly's ass. 30 years. The king of R&B's ass is locked the fuck up because they cried in a docu-series. And he was found guilty too. But you know what they cried in them documentaries and docu-series? It's a wrap for you, sir. Oh yeah. They got D Woods in there from Danny DeCane. Okay, shout out to her. Love her. A whole lot of people. They showing Cassie. They showing the woman that got pow-powed by Diddy, according to what she says. When they were in the club with Shine. Y'all remember rapper Shine in that whole situation? She says that Diddy was the one that pow-powed her. So she is going to be in this documentary as well. Ooh, child. A lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people. His bodyguard I saw is actually in this documentary, and he's speaking up. Who would see a lot of things that was going on with Diddy other than his damn bodyguard, because you with him 24/7 damn near. So this is going to be real informational, and I am very excited to watch this. I'm definitely going to go when I get off live, and I'm going to see if I can go ahead and set my DVR, because I don't want to miss this. All right, baby, I'm going to be watching, and I will have to come on here and give you guys all the juicy details, because I know it's going to be good just from the trailer that we're watching here. I'll play it one more time for those of you just joining, for those of you in the mic that's back there that did not get to see. We'll play it one more time. All right, here we go. Boom.
I've been quiet for 18 years.
I am absolutely nervous sharing what I've seen.
I can no longer just remain silent.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
Sean Diddy Combs facing a slew of allegations.
The biggest question for me was, has this happened before?
It is hard to overstate how important the Puff sound was to the 90s.
The thing about hip-hop, it's not just a music. It's a lifestyle.
But then there was the other side.
We did not realize the extent of the darkness.
Eventually, he's going to be shown to be innocent and will fight every day.
There just seems so much more to the story.
The truth will always find its way, even in the dark.
She has knots on her head. It was horrific.
He said, sometimes you just gotta let these hoes know who the boss is.
I see them both holding guns.
I'm fighting for my life. He said, I'm Puff Daddy. I'll eat your face off.
I always believed that I was the only victim. Why did I put this on myself?
There's a lot of people like Puffy in this music business. Exposing Puffy means exposing them.
Yeah, he didn't discriminate when it came to his victims. Hell, he had everybody up in there. Lady sitting up there looking like Selena there. I didn't know that I was going to be the victim, just like everybody else. I did not know I was going to be the victim. Child, Diddy, you going to jail. You going to jail, baby. You already in there, but I don't see you getting out, child. When they start your trial coming up here on Cinco de Mayo, baby, I'm gonna be eating my burrito, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, his ass is guilty. That's gonna be me, honey. I'm gonna be eating my Mexican food and drinking my margarita and on that shit right there. But you gonna be You're gonna be in there. You're gonna be in there. So yeah, that's what's up with this docu-series for those of you watching. Again, January 27th through 28th. Let's see what they're saying here. Shout out to Jasmine Brand, because that's where we're looking. The first trailer for the Fall of Diddy, a 4-part docu-series. Oh Lord, 4 parts? Yeah, you going to jail. That's how it was with Surviving R. Kelly. That 4-part to send your ass right on up the river. But the first trailer, honey, for the Fall of Diddy, a 4-part docu-series from Investigation Discovery, has dropped, offering a deep dive into Sean Diddy Combs' rise to fame and the disturbing allegations surrounding his career. And they are disturbing. It says that airing January 27th through 28th on ID and later streaming on Max. The series examines the mogul's decade-long influence on music and culture while unveiling claims of sexual abuse, violence, and harassment. It says that through interviews with insiders, former associates, and victims, the docuseries sheds light on the alleged darkness behind Diddy's success, including testimonies from those who witnessed the temper and abusive behavior. It says that Rodney L. Rod Jones, which you guys know he has a lawsuit against Diddy already, whose lawsuit against the mogul played a major role in Diddy's September 16th arrest and abuse, and ABUs, say it that way, and trafficking charges, also appear in the trailer, stating there are a lot of people like Puffy in the music business. Exposing Puffy's means exposing them. All right, absolutely. It says that the series promises to deliver a chilling portrait, of Diddy, who remained behind bars and is facing serious legal charges. It says, will you be tuning in to watch? She will. All right. She will be there. We will be there. Me, myself, and I, all 3 of us, honey, will be front and center when it shows up. All right. Yes, we will, honey. Yes, God, we will. All right. Let me make a little note here, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's move on, honey. Let's move on because we got more. There is more. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you are, please don't forget to hit that like button, honey, so that we can, stay in the algorithm. All right. Let me know how you like the video, because we try to get y'all some great topics. All right. So Karen Huger, honey, Real Housewives of Potomac, Karen Huger is visibly missing from the lineup for Real Housewives of Potomac's reunion, you guys. She was seen on the show this season, and she's had a very unfortunate situation happen where she had a DUI child like Maurice over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And of course, Bravo, they did put out a statement prior some weeks ago saying that if Karen if she don't get her shit together, she ain't gonna be on the show. I mean, I just summed it up. But as you guys can see on my screen, Karen is not in the lineup in the seating chart. Giselle will be sitting close to Andy Cohen, which you guys know, whoever sits closer to the host, they are the most important on the show, or they pretty much gave more on the show. So as you guys can see here, Giselle, Mia, and yeah. All right. I don't know all them hoes. But anyway, child, so that's what's going on with that. So the people will not, I guess, not be seeing Karen Huger at the damn reunion. So Karen, maybe she's in rehab. I don't know because she does have her trial getting ready to come up in February. She may be facing some jail time because this is her second DUI. So Karen is in a lot of trouble. She was found to be driving, as you guys know, all these videos of her out publicly seen drunk during this particular incident where she totaled her Maserati. That was a nice car too. And she had poor Ray out there, child, in the middle of the damn night, child. He was just finished watching in the heat of the night, and she done drug his ass out there dressed like Inspector Gadget, trying to help her find her damn license on the side of the damn road. He was trying to speak for her and all that, child. It was a hot damn mess. So they said caramel on Cinco de Mayo. Yes, God, I'm beating my damn burrito looking at Diddy. All right, so let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. You guys remember, let me stop sharing so we can see this next screen here. All right, while we're talking about Karen, just so that we can remind you guys of what happened, for those of you with your spaceships just landed, y'all just got to Earth and y'all did not know about Karen. Let's go ahead and remind you of why she may not be at fucking reunion, because Andy and them have made it very clear, bitch, you have embarrassed us thoroughly. Your storyline has been, I am not guilty. Drunk as a damn skunk. I'm not guilty. You guys will just have to wait and see when the case comes up. Okay, I'm not drunk. I was not drunk on that day. I was not drinking. I did not get a DUI, or I cannot speak on that. That was Karen the whole damn season. And then here we come with these damn videos coming out from the damn with the damn cops with their little videos, child, and they done showed your ass out here sloppy, drunk, your hair looking like your ass been to a rock concert. You was looking a mess. You're drunk, your wig was drunk, you was drunk. It was a hot fucking mess. I said, Lord God, Karen. But let's get into this, child. Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, star Karen Huger, Karen drunk ass Huger, child, found guilty of DUI, other charges at a Maryland trial. Now, she found guilty. Now, she has asked for a trial. Why the fuck she did that, I don't know, because video evidence from the little cam right here on the police shows that you were drunk, girl. You about to fell out the car when they got you to the damn police station. You about to fell out. They had to hold your ass up and tell you, all right, hold up now. Don't fall out here now. Because you about fell down up there. You were sloppy drunk when they were questioning you in the little intimidation room. Intimidation room. My ass sound like I'm drunk, child. In the room, child, in there where they be having the people on First 48 when they be asking you all them damn questions when you should have just shut your ass up, but you were drunk, you didn't know what you were doing. And they were talking to you, girl, and you was like, do y'all know who I am? That was cool. That was Karen in there. They said, Karen, where you drunk driving out there in your Maserati? Do y'all know who I am? Do you watch Real Housewives of Potomac? That was her up there, child. Drunk, slurring her speech, about to fall out the chair. Hair, her bangs were stuck to her forehead because she was sweating so bad from that damn alcohol. Then you had an open container in the car as well. You have a lot of things, Karen, that they can use against you in this trial. Don't know why you didn't just go ahead and just take your fate, whatever it was they were going to give you. You out here acting like Martell Holt. You know you're guilty, and you ask for a fucking trial to make it work. So you're probably going to get some time. And that's probably why, child, it was in the interrogation room, child. She was talking like that. But let's get into Karen, child. That's the tree child that stopped her, girl. She was out there fishtailing in these streets, and the tree child stopped her from unaliving somebody. There's a skid marks, child. Shout out to TMZ because they always get the good pictures, child. That's Karen out here, girl. That's Karen out here, girl. Looking like Axl Rose, child, when they pulled her ass out of the car with all her hair all over the place like she just finished out there at a rock concert with her hair like that right there. You know how they beat the rock concert? They get through this shit right here and your hair all over the place. That was Karen when they pulled her out of the car. Drunk as hell. But that's the skid marks, child, leading up to the tree. That's the damn tree. She almost chopped the bitch down. Okay, and that's not funny because that shit is serious. It's your second time. All right, and I said the Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger was found guilty, honey, of a DUI and other crimes months after she crashed her car, child, in Maryland, Lord. All right, and I said that a jury convicted Huger on 7 of 8 charges prosecutors brought against her, including driving under the influence, negligent driving, failure, honey, to control her vehicle speed to avoid a collision, and failing to notify authorities of a change of address. So you just out here fishtailing, dressed wrong, everything else, child. Wrong. You just wrong out here. All right, let's look at this little video here of her drunk ass in the front of the car. After this ad, of course. Shout out again to TMZ. That's what look at.
My name is Karen. Can I have a tissue?
I don't have a tissue, ma'am.
Oh my
I do
God.
not carry tissues in my police car. But there will be.
God is
I will
good.
get you tissues.
No, I don't need it. I'm not going to be there very long, but I thank you for tonight. This has been good for my marriage, though.
Okay.
Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband.
No, my husband has never should have.
What?
I'm married 28 years. I think God. Oh, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done. I am really. I should have probably taken a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
But I'm very rich. And sometimes they don't pay attention to you. Are you married?
I am.
Yeah. You gonna say married?
What's that?
You love her?
Yes.
I'm powerful of it. When you Google me, you're gonna be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
Are you in the basement door?
I'm just pretty. I have to bleed in my nose too in a minute. I always bleed. Can you give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my
Child,
We will be at the station.
Yeah. No, I'm a slave on this door. I just bought my slave plantation. I just wouldn't fuck with me.
I almost fall out the damn car right here.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We got to go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you that way. Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You
told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I did not. Oh God. I'm lit.
Yeah. You're lit.
Can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
You got to crack your forehead now.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am. Do I know who you are? No. You asked me. Watch the step. Thank you.
And I'm walking up the street. Every time we're on, he's good. And I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm not there.
Careful. Careful.
We're good.
Okay.
Lord, Karen.
I just stand right here for a second. What's that? Come inside. Karen?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you drunk as hell. You tell the cop, thank you for opening the door for me to go to jail. Girl, bye. What the hell? All right, let's continue. Now, said the Huger, honey, dodged a conviction on a reckless driving charge during the Montgomery County trial Wednesday, but she now faces up to 2 years in prison, child, when a judge sentences her on January 29th. All right, so that's coming up. January 29th is approaching, so she's looking at 2 years in the prison, child. But that's the tree, child. That's an up close video. I mean, a picture of the damn tree. That's you know she was flying. Look at that. Ate that grass up. That is crazy. She could have unalived herself. That shit is bananas. You hit that tree that hard for it to look like that, baby. And you know she hit that bitch hard because in the video, her wig slid back about 8 centimeters because her shit was back here. You know, your wig, you're supposed to have your wig down here. I don't wear wigs, but your shit's supposed to be down here at least. When she hit that damn tree, her shit went like that. You know, when you hit something, your head go like that. And then her shit went back like that. So, ooh, girl, yeah, that slid your wig all the way back. All right. So it says that her attorney, honey, Scott Bolden, issued a statement telling TMZ, although we are disappointed in the jury verdict, that we, of course, respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. Okay. It goes on to say that Bolden added that we continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to an appeal and intent to fully pursue justice on her behalf. How? Do you see all these fucking videos? It goes on to say that we appreciate your support and prayers for Mrs. Huger and her family, child, at this time. Baby, yeah, that slid her wig back. All right, let's get into this video. This is where she really slurring, child. Her wig is all the way back there, child. See them there looking like Axl Rose. This Axl Rose.
No, that's such a fucking irritant. Poor wife. Just let that shit go. You must do it. I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So we want to ask you. Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you want that by people?
I'm not asking you.
Do you want that by people?
Karen, I'm not asking you.
No, I'm really rich. And I will stay in jail for a year or two. Because you just want that by
what?
Poor white, black, green people. You want that by people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it does. It has everything. So what's your point?
It has zero to do with that. I don't get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
All right, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely intelligent. I am Thomas Justice's concubine.
The computer's going to continue reading that form. All I need you to do is listen.
No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You can sign this form saying you refuse to submit to an alcohol concentration test.
Tell me what that means.
That you're not going to provide a sample of your breath.
And then how long do I have to stay?
Stay? We're probably talking about another 25, 30 minutes.
I don't.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's fine.
Her ass so drunk, she got it right on the top. Karen, your wig pushed back. Oh, baby, it's about to be a ponytail. Karen, you about to have a ponytail up there, girl. It's supposed to be a wig, but you about to have a full-fledged ponytail sitting up there the way your shit was pushed back. I said the TMZ broke the story, child, that Hugo was driving her 2017 Maserati in Potomac, child, on March 19th when she struck a median and crosswalk sign and at an intersection before colliding with a parking sign and coming to a halt just off the road. Child, I didn't know parking sign. That was a damn tree. All right. We already saw that child where the police already was talking to her ass. She couldn't find a license. Poor Ray sitting out there looking like Inspector Gadget, child. It was a hot damn mess, child. I said, Lord, go Gadget undrunk, because her ass is about to go to freaking jail. All right, now police body cam footage played for the jury in court showed Huger being questioned in the aftermath of the car accident. And we know that's why they found her ass guilty. It says that at the time of the crash, that Karen told TMZ that she was driving in an emotional state after having dinner with a friend and discussing her beloved deceased mother. Says that she said that the conversation left her crying while trying to drive home, and she says that she swerved to avoid a car coming directly at her, rather. Okay. Usually when you be drunk, you start seeing cars that ain't really on the road. So yeah, that's you probably right. When you're that drunk, you do see cars that's not really on the road. Given that time of night, your ass was probably the only one coming down that road. You was flying like your ass was you trying to outrun Satan out there, and you ran your ass right over the median. You done jumped the curb and everything else, and your ass landed at that tree. And your damn wig was back there like that, okay? And that's what it did. It came up like that. When you hit the tree, the shit went up like that and slid back like that. But that's what had happened, girl. So that's why Karen ass would not be at the fucking reunion, because she was out here fishtailing and driving drunk in them Potomac streets, Lord, okay? So that's what's up with Karen. That's sad. You ain't gonna get that check from the reunion either, girl. All right. But we'll see what it's giving. I hope they don't fire her from the show, because I don't think she got nothing else going on except them damn candles. I know she got a candle line. I don't know how well they're doing the 3-wick candles, child. So we're praying for Karen that she get it together, child. Y'all know she was getting drunk around that same time. Leandra Johnson, honey, gospel singer Leandra Johnson had one around that time, and that's her second one. So she is currently in rehab, all right, at this time. So prayers for them, child. And yeah, if Maurice can get off, so can y'all. Yes, I said it. And he done hit a whole damn car while he was drunk. But let's move on, child. Let's move on. All right, so singer Ginuwine is heard in a clip where he is speaking on he says that he, Missy, and Timbaland were not in good terms with singer Aaliyah before her death. They were all not speaking. I don't know what the hell happened with all of them, because from what Missy and all them were trying to say, oh, baby girl, that was my girl. We were good. We were like family. We were this. But now Ginuwine is sounding like, hey, none of them got along. Aaliyah won't effing with them prior to her passing, which is sad that you guys did not get a chance to speak and or fix whatever it was that you guys were not speaking about prior to her death. You guys know that Aaliyah did pass away some years ago by way of a plane crash. Okay. I remember where I was when that happened. It's like everything stopped. I remember when they had her funeral, because I watched it. I recorded it on my DVR, and I was just sitting there just looking like, oh my God. Like, I thought the shit was a prank. I thought, because y'all know they always saying celebrities died when they did it. When I saw the shit was for real, I was just like, oh my God. I think everybody remembers her casket, the whole white casket with the white horses pulling the casket, and everybody else just like on the side of the road, all her fans and everyone crying. I think you guys remember that. You remember the crash site where the plane actually crashed, where they said she was, they went up in the air, and soon after they came back down and crashed. They said that she was carried onto the plane because someone gave her something. She had a headache. We heard all kind of stories, and yeah, everyone on board passed away. So it's crazy. But let's get into what Ginuwine had to say. I remember where I was when I found out that she passed. It's so sad.
Talking when she passed. She wasn't talking. Unfortunately, we weren't talking when she passed. She wasn't talking to Timbaland, or I think her and Missy fell out as well. Oh, but we still had love. Everyone was still loving and all that. But it's just the business, and when you're young, people can separate you, you know, and you don't know how or why. You just are. And what touched my heart one time is Missy called me, and she said she had a dream, And she said she woke up crying, and I was like, "So what happened?" She was like, "It was about baby girl, because we call Aaliyah baby girl." And she said she told me to tell you that she's not mad at you and she gives you. And dude, we bawled crying because I always had that empty space in my heart. Do you understand what it feels like to have somebody that you love and get called and they were in a plane accident? Like, no, dude, we weren't talking when she passed.
That's sad, honey. That's sad. I remember where I was when I heard that. That shit, that rocked me. Like, I was just like on pause. Same way I was when I found out that Kobe Bryant passed. Same way I was when I found out Michael Jackson passed. Like, that shit was just like Whitney Houston the same way. I was just like on pause. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God, I was like that. But it says that a resurfaced clip of Ginuwine has been making rounds, revealing that at the time of Aaliyah's passing, in 2001, God, it's been that long ago, said that she wasn't on speaking, they weren't on speaking terms with him, said that Missy Elliott or Timbaland, none of them were speaking to Aaliyah, according to Ginuwine. But it's so crazy when she died, they try to act like, oh, we just love her so much. And it's so weird now that I think about it, because I vaguely remember the interviews that they did, Ginuwine included. Oh, we're so in love with Aaliyah. She was just in the studio, and now we're hearing that y'all won't even on speaking terms. Weird. It says that according to Ginuwine, the fallout stemmed from creative differences as Aaliyah began exploring a new musical direction while working on her third album, creating tension within the circle. So I guess maybe Missy wanted that money. Missy and Timbaland probably wanted that money, probably. Because she did a lot of work with them after leaving R. Kelly, because she was not supposed to work with R. Kelly anymore after all the allegations came out in terms of what was going on with that. So she began working with Timbaland and Missy, and she put out a lot of hits. I ain't gonna hold you. They gave her some hits. But it says in the clip, Ginuwine reflects on the situation, describing it as a miscommunication. Goes on to say that he also shared that after her passing, that he felt a sense of forgiveness from Aaliyah through a dream, bringing him some peace. But you know what? That's why you have to fix things with people. You don't have to speak to a person, but still make it right. And if you choose not to deal with them after the apology or fixing it, then that's your business. At least you fixed it through your heart and mind and your spirit, to where if something happens to them, then you don't have to live with that grief. I keep saying, and not to bring up Kiki Jabbar, I feel like that's why Wanda continues to lash out and continues to keep doing these videos and blaming other people. I feel like she may be dealing with some guilt that maybe she did not fix things 100% with her niece Kiki when she passed away. Rest in peace to Kiki. I didn't want to bring her into this, but I'm using it as an example, as to say, when you have some ill feelings towards a person, you say something to hurt them and you don't fix it, and you find out that tragically something happened to them, it will eat at you. Their spirit will continue to visit you because you did not fix it with them. And I feel like that's what's going on with Wanda. I feel like that happened with Timbaland. I feel like that happened with Missy, and that happened with Ginuwine, because whatever happened in the studio that made them not have a good relationship with her or be on speaking terms, her spirit visited them and let them know, hey, we did not end on good terms. So I don't know what the dream was that Missy had, but whatever intuition or whatever she had or premonition behind Aaliyah's death, hopefully they, through the spirit realm, maybe they fixed it through the spirit realm. I don't know, but that's why you have to fix things with people. The Bible does say you don't let the sun go down on your wrath. So if you have something that you did not fix with a person, go ahead and fix it. It's nothing. It costs nothing to say, hey, even if we don't speak after this, look, let me clear my heart and mind and my spirit of this, so that you can go on with your life and I can go on with mine and clear the tension. That's just how you have to do things. And you don't have to deal with a person after that if you choose not to, but at least you cleared it up with your heart, mind, and your spirit. Okay. So that's a lesson to someone. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to grudges. I had to learn that, because I get mad with people and I don't like to apologize, and I just cut people off. I'm bad at that, but I'm working on that and moving past it and not holding on to things, because tomorrow is not promised. You can get in your car, get in an accident, you don't hear or see from that person again, and that will weigh on your spirit and your heart. Like, damn, we left on bad terms, and there were things that I needed to say to this person and I didn't get to say it, and it's too late now because they're no longer here. So that's a word to the wise. That's for anybody out there that likes to hold grudges, or you may owe someone an apology for something, and a lot of times it'd be this big. It'd be this big and you can fix it, but a lot of times you let pride get in the way. Pride will keep you from fixing things sometimes, and you just let it go. Just let it go. Just call that person up and say, hey, even if we don't fool with each other no more, look, I'm sorry. You know, I'll apologize for my part of it. And let's just move on. Let's move past this bullshit. And that's just how you do it. All right. But let's move on. Is this my last topic? It is. All right. So this is my last topic. This is not a long video, guys. It's just a pop in. So this is a sad situation. I hate to end my show on a sad note, but we're keeping up with what's going on in the news with these LA wildfires. So as you guys can see on my screen, it says this is very heartbreaking that a LA wildfire victim was found unalive, you guys, with the garden hose still in his hand as he defended his family's home. So I hate to end the show on this, but let's go ahead and get into it because we are keeping you guys updated on all the news surrounding the LA fires. Here we go.
Sherry said to him that we've got to go, and she ran out the door and fled herself, but she said that he responded by saying, I'm going to stay behind and try to fight the fire, which he did. But sadly this morning, when they returned to the property, they found Victor's body. It was lying outside, and he was still holding the garden hose in his hands.
Lord have mercy.
When I went back in and yelled out his name, he didn't reply back, and I had to get out because the embers were so big and flying like a firestorm that I had to save myself. And I looked behind me, and the house was starting to go up in flames, and I had to leave.
We actually did see him laying on the side of the road with the hose. It looks like he was trying to save the home that his parents had had for almost 55 years.
I fell to the ground, and I didn't want to look at him. They just told me that he was lying on the ground and he looked serene, as if he was at peace.
Sherry said to him that we've got to go, and she ran out the door and fled herself, but she said that he responded by saying, I'm going to stay behind and try to fight the fire, which he did. But sadly this morning, when they returned to the property, they found Victor's body. It was lying outside, and he was still holding the garden hose in his.
Wow. So he fought and he fought. So it said a 66-year-old man has been identified as the first victim of the wildfires in Los Angeles County after his family found his body on the side of the road near the home. All right. So guys, continue to pray for everyone in California as they deal with losing everything. Can you imagine? It's freezing cold outside for one. All right. Then having to evacuate from your home. Everybody just left the holidays, Christmas, celebrated the new year. Just coming into 2025 and something like this happened. This is a catastrophe, like for real, for real. So stay prayed up and continue to send prayers and love and hugs their way, guys, as they battle this, because I can't imagine losing everything and having to start over. 55, 60 years of memories a lot of people have lost behind that. Pictures that you will never ever get to see of loved ones that you held as a memory, journals, precious things, because you have your house, everything is in your house. Just imagine your house burned down, you lose everything. So it's sad. I did see a lot of Airbnbs in LA are opening up for people and not charging them, letting them come there and stay while they figure out where they, what's their next move, what they're going to do next. So I think that's very noble of people to do, to open up their Airbnb homes for people to stay. A lot of the hotels are maxed out. They don't have any vacancies there. I was seeing that. So people are rushing to hotels just to have shelter because it's cold outside. We're still in the wintertime. We are expecting snowfall starting tonight in my area. So my God, what do you say in a situation like that? I just pray that they can get some rainfall, at least, like I said earlier in my video, so that it can kind of saturate the wetland, saturate the grass and the areas out there that's still dealing with all these fires, because they said they haven't had a lot of rain in a very, very long time, which a lot of that brush is very dry. And with the high wind steady pushing the flames and stuff onto different areas out there. It's so crazy. It's like watching something in a third world country. So definitely stay prayed up for these people, and condolences to those that lost people. And we'll just keep you guys updated as we get more news that I know you guys can use. Yeah, the smoke as well. Snatched by Diego. Yeah, these people are out there in the middle of all this smoke inhalation. That can't be good either for everyone's health. But prayers to them. My God, it's sad to see these people having to leave your car The last thing that you probably would have if your house burned down, you're in your car like, okay, well, at least I have my car. Then you're told to get out of your car and walk because traffic is just at a stop, at a halt, and not moving, and the flames are starting to catch up with the car. So it's just like, oh my God, what are you? I'm just like Home Alone over here, like, oh my God. So let's continue to pray for them. This is so, so sad. All right. If you guys have anyone in the LA area that's been affected by this, prayers to you, condolences to you. And I will keep you guys updated as I get updates. Okay. But that is the end of our show. Thank you guys so, so much. Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Scorpion Miss. Also, thank you, Snatched by Diego, for helping out in the chat as well and for coming over. I appreciate you all of my Caramelians. Thank you for all of my content creators that always join me regularly. Okay, you guys know who you are. I love you guys down. If I get any more news that I know you can use, I would definitely hop back on and keep you guys updated on that as such. Okay, love you guys. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. For those of you that are expecting snow in your area or bad weather, go ahead, guys, to the grocery stores because you know it's going to get bad as people start to get off from work. Make sure you are stocked up. Okay. Yes, make sure you're stocked up with bread and all of the necessities that you're going to need, water and things like that, because you don't know if the power outage is going to be, especially in my area. They're talking about black ice and snow. I went to the store earlier today and got a few things. I try to keep my house stocked up, but just a few things just in case power outages and all that type stuff happens. All right. So you guys do the same if you're expecting any type of inclement weather in your area. All right. And if nothing else, we're going to get out of here. All right. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Love y'all. Be safe. And until next time, bye.